Hi, everyone.
Hi. Wasn't you doing the beginning before we're like set?
Want to know why?
Why?
Because you always do it before I'm set. So I thought now, if we're gonna just start as soon as I turn the camera on, I thought I would start. It's always me being like, and you're like, hello, and I'm like, oh, okay.
That's true. I don't even know what my face was doing.
I know.
I might even when you began, so we'll see.
You like that?
We first need to introduce you to Hannah's new best friend, secret admirer, maybe.
Maybe a little crush on me.
These are a few messages that she has received, all from
their YouTube comments.
The same person.
This is from Paula, my new friend. Oh, what order do I read them in? There were a lot, like maybe 8 all at once on all different videos. I just took 4 of them, randomly. I'll just go in order. The order she wrote them in, the way she would want them to be read, right?
Yeah.
Hey. And that is spelled H-A-Y. I feel like that's an important...
Hey.
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 Hey, it's Wheelchair Digger again. Look how she tries to be all in love. She is fake as shit.
Well, how she tries to be what?
All in love.
All in love.
All in love. There's no punctuation, so I'm going to read it as such. Here's another one. This is my favorite part.
Did you really expect punctuation?
This is my favorite part. This is how she starts the next one. Okay, so this person is on a video, clicks a new video, and is commenting, my God, she's back. We all know her name. I didn't do anything. She clicked on a different video and said, my God, she's back.
This person thinks that she's involuntarily being exposed to you.
I'm so obsessed with that.
My God, she's back.
Okay, it keeps going. Wheelchair digger. That's just a sentence. Like I said, you take the camera away and the money. She will be gone. Come on, people. If you believe she loves him, you are so dumb. Both of this two are in it for the money. Since I ran across this video, she was not as fat. As fat, yeah, sorry. This is an older video that she has found. Okay, so since I ran across this video, she was not as fat. She needs to take care of her body because she got the money and fame. So I guess like money, fame, and body. It's like the trifecta.
I see. Got it.
Okay. I'm editing now. I'm so sorry. I realized I read that incorrectly. It's she needs not to take care of her body because she got the money and fame. Like she needs not to. So like that's why I'm fatter, is because I have the money and fame. So we misinterpreted. I'm really sorry about that. New video. My God, Wheelchair Digger is still milking it for all the money she can get. And I remember that this one was on my trying on wedding dresses video from like a year and a half ago. So I'm not sure if Paula understands like the timeline of YouTube videos, that like I'm not posting them as she's clicking them, Like I think she thinks that like something is happening where I'm like doing that live for her.
You've infiltrated her computer.
Okay, and this is the last one that I have. What I have been saying this whole time, and I have to say that whole is H-O-L-E, this whole time. They just keep begging for more money. Believe me, all that attention she's getting from dating a handicap, new sentence, is paying off. New sentence, and not why she is called, new sentence, Wheelchair Digger.
I love that, and that's why she's called.
Period. Wheelchair
Digger. So even the nickname Wheelchair Digger,
I love it.
Very creative. I like the Wheelchair Digger.
Yeah.
She combined 2 just separate things.
Yeah, gold digger and wheelchair.
And made them into one phrase, you're a wheelchair digger.
Wow. That's really interesting.
Today's video is not directly about Paula.
No.
But more about comments that we've been receiving.
I was looking for these comments that we were talking about that we have for the video when I came across Paula's, and I just had to share. I'm going to raise this up. I feel like I'm too low.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. Anyway, I'm excited about this video. Talking about comments is always pretty funny, so that was a great opening, I think.
Let's do it.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
It's time
to talk
about
our lives.
So today we are going to be talking about pregnancy, and it's very fitting because this week is National Infertility Awareness Week.
Yes, and as such, we have a very special sponsor of this video, Mosey Baby. who we've talked about before and that we absolutely love.
The Mosey kit is the first and only syringe designed for home intracervical insemination. According to a clinical research study, the Mosey kit is a low-cost, effective alternative which results in pregnancy rates comparable or superior to IUI and traditional intercourse.
Yeah, they just did a clinical study to prove this, and it was successful in that way. And they let us know, they were like, we just got our clinical study done, like, we're as effective, and we were like, hey.
Yeah, and obviously, you do it in the comfort of your own home, you're not in a doctor's office, it's much cheaper than going to a doctor's office and having the procedure done, so we're really excited about that.
And when two people are trying to conceive, there are a million reasons why they might not be able to conceive the traditional way, and so having an option like Mosey Baby can really, at least for me, I think, takes kind of the fear out of it, because, like, if you can't conceive the traditional way,
yeah,
I thought the next step was like all of these really invasive processes. But Mosey Baby allows you, as Hannah said, to try something else at home that can be very effective.
Yeah, another great thing about Mosey Baby is that it helps you keep sex fun. If you're like really stressed and feeling the pressure to conceive and you're really focused on that, it can make having sex a little bit, less fun. You're like timing it and all this stuff. So it's kind of nice to separate that from, the more goal-driven part of like, having kids, exactly.
Mosey Baby is manufactured in the United States, super safe product, and we love the owners of Mosey Baby. We've been emailing with them for over a year now, just like as friends. So they're great people, super supportive, and just a very open, loving company.
You can visit moseybaby.com to learn more and get your Mosey kit.
All right, so now let's talk about pregnancy, specifically our pregnancy journey.
Yes, let's. We haven't, I forget when the last update was. Was that in like, I have no sense of time. I honestly couldn't tell you. Months ago?
The whole year has felt like it's been like a week, so.
Yeah.
I think it was like back before the holidays, but I have no idea.
I would have said like February, but I realized that is, I think, too close. That's just so strange. Time this month or this year has been all off for me. So our last update, if I remember correctly, was that I was not getting a period. I was not ovulating. About that, there were so many comments from people being like, you can get pregnant without a period. And I obviously I know that. I meant that I wasn't ovulating, and I can tell when I ovulate because I have like pretty severe pain when that happens.
You have worse pain when you ovulate than you do when you have your period.
So I was just like confused that people thought that I didn't know that I could get pregnant if I just ovulated. Like, I'm very aware of when I'm ovulating, and I wasn't. So I just wanted to clear that up. I wasn't like confused about how pregnancy works. People were like, you actually ovulate 2 weeks before. I was like, I know that. Like, okay, whatever. Anyway, I guess I wasn't clear enough. But so that video was about how I wasn't getting a period. I wasn't ovulating.
And I think, did we take a pregnancy test? I feel like we did.
Yeah.
And we told people, like, we took tests and you were not pregnant.
No. And a lot of people were like, well, you should get a blood test and stuff. But I was like, I'm really not. I'm not pregnant.
But that was a while ago, and no baby. So we were not pregnant.
Yeah.
And at that time also, I was looking into sperm testing because of the interplay of the treatment that I'm on with fertility.
Yeah.
I've not done that yet, and that's literally just because of life.
Yeah.
We've been busy, we had stuff, I made an appointment, or like began, and then like it didn't work out.
Well, they needed like a referral, and then the doctor sent it in, and then we were busy. It's just a whole thing.
And then I dropped my sperm off at the wrong place. That was embarrassing. Just kidding.
The dentist.
Here's my sample. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Anyway, I haven't done that yet. Still plan to. But kind of, it hasn't been pressing.
Yeah.
So just haven't done it yet.
So during these past couple months, although we've been busy, we have been talking a lot about our plans for having kids. We have cemented, our thoughts a little bit more, and we have more of a personal like timeline. We just understand where we are right now a little bit more. And we're not sharing that publicly because I think like if you look at any of our videos, no matter what we do, we're criticized.
Severely.
Like violently criticized. And as you can see from Paula, that I exist and therefore I'm terrible.
We don't share, did you?
Yeah. I think, we're not going to share what we're thinking and what we're doing until we're in a place where we can ignore those comments. Right now, we're really excited and happy, and we need it, I think, to like wear off a little bit more before we can take all of the people being like, you suck.
Exactly. And I hope that you're not disappointed by that.
Yeah.
Hannah and I make every effort to share every aspect of our life with you, and that comes at a cost.
Yeah.
It's an emotional toll. Reading tons of criticism every time we say anything that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
There's this like weird phenomenon where YouTubers, I think that our followers feel like you are our like best friends.
Mm-hmm.
And on one hand, that's great. Like,
Yeah.
we love that we can be authentic with you.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, it leaves not a whole lot of room for us to have privacy.
And like, not everybody that watches our videos feels that way.
Yeah.
You know, if we could just make this private to only the people that are like supportive and wonderful, we totally would, and then we could share everything. We would love that. But obviously, you know, when we're sharing with people who are wonderful, we're also sharing with people who, you know, come to our channel just to say mean things.
Yeah. So please, like, know that we will always be updating you when it feels right for us, when we feel comfortable doing so. But I guess, you know, for some people, that's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what these comments that we're about to share with you are all about.
Yeah, so this is just on one video that we put up a couple of days ago.
It was when we were in Dillon, which I will now pronounce
Galena
correctly.
Yeah, so these are the comments, okay? These are all just ones that I scrolled through and screenshotted, like, I don't know, 8 of them. Hannah, will you be telling us when you're pregnant? I know you are, heart. Okay, that one said, when will you be telling us that you're pregnant? I don't know why I was not able to read these the correct way, but now I see that I read that wrong. And most of these are nice. I'm not sure if any of them are mean. Hannah looks pregnant, with like a thinking face. Hannah looks pregnant, or is it just the camera?
We actually, we put on the pregnant filter on our camera.
This is my favorite one.
That's why.
Hannah is pregnant. I'm calling it now. Her nose is fuller.
Your nose?
My nose.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. Yeah, 2 people said that, so I guess it is.
Your nose?
I don't know, but I'm... Is Hannah pregnant? She is glowing more than usual. Lot of glowing ones. I just picked that one. Hannah, your physical looks like you're pregnant. I hope you are.
Is that your doctor? Are they looking at your physical?
They're not like my physique. Is Hannah pregnant? Her face is different. Is Hannah pregnant? It looks like she gained a bit of weight. I'll stop there. So you
can see, and I got these a bunch of my Instagram too. There's a bit of a trend lately.
Yes.
People inquiring about Hannah being pregnant.
Yes, or no matter what I look like, being like, I can tell that she's pregnant.
There's a few ways of, you know, diving into this. I did, first and foremost, you know, especially in light of National Infertility Awareness Week, remember, like, people all over the world are struggling to conceive, and prying into their life like that can be really upsetting. Yeah,
I mean, if we were desperately trying to be pregnant right now and we're really, you know, disappointed every month and we're upset, seeing those comments of people being like, I know Hannah's pregnant, I can tell she's pregnant, would be very upsetting, you know? So keeping that in mind, that you know, when I'm pregnant, you'll know, you know, when we want to share it. And so, you know, I don't think that you need to comment on every video that, like, I look pregnant or that I've gained weight. Like, you don't need to comment on that.
That's another aspect of it, like, we're not pregnant.
Yeah.
So all the comments about a fuller nose, like, how are we supposed to interpret that then? You know?
Exactly.
And it's not the same at all, but we get comments a lot that are like, wow, Shane doesn't look good today.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's looking really unwell.
Yeah.
And it's on a day when I was feeling great. But then I have to, like, process, okay, there are a number of people out there looking at me thinking I suddenly look sickly. Why is that? And that affects me, you know, emotionally. I'm like, oh, geez, like, what's wrong?
I must look bad. Exactly. So, commenting on what people look like. You know, there's lots of stuff in our videos that you can comment on that isn't just like what we physically appear to look like that day. You know, we're really not thinking about it. You don't need to be thinking about it either.
I mean, if you want to compliment me, go ahead.
You're glowing, Shane.
And I know, like Hannah said, like, I know these people are not being malicious.
Yeah.
They're excited for us.
Yeah.
But before we've announced the pregnancy, that can be really, damaging.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Not just for us.
Yeah, for everyone. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're not that upset, but it is obviously Infertility Awareness Week, and this is like there may come a time where like reading those is really upsetting. So, saying it then is going to be just as exhausting. So we might as well just say it now.
This just brought up a memory in my mind. I did, when I was a little kid, that awful, awful thing where I was in a grocery store with my mom, and I saw a woman that I thought was pregnant.
Oh my God.
And I was little, and I said something out loud to the effect of, like, "You're having a baby." And my mom dragged me aside, like, violently. Not violently.
Not violently. You were probably in your wheelchair. She probably summoned you.
Yeah, I have an image of her, like, pulling my ear. But no. She hushed me, and then she let me know that woman was not pregnant, and that it's extremely not nice to say that kind of thing out loud. I learned that lesson when I was 5. So I have faith that all of you can learn that lesson and not comment on whether or not someone may or may not be pregnant.
Wow, that was really nice. That was a nice way to tie up the video, the little lesson.
I forgot that I did that, but now I remember.
I can't believe that. I never did that, I don't think.
No, you were good. I was bad. All right, everyone. That is the story. Please stop investigating our pregnancy.
Oh my God.
We'll let you know, we promise.
Yes.